morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Passport to Success, Powerful Agent Success Story, episode number 4. This is JT here, bringing to you live news on the broadcast at 10 a.m.
Hello, JTJ. We're not doing news.
Oh, we're not doing news? Oh, shucks. What are we doing?
We're doing interview, not news.
Oh, we're doing interview. Okay. Hi guys, my name is JT.
My name is Andrew.
And we are from Rapid Pro! Here to bring you another live session with the Passport to Success with one of the very successful agents coming to us live today, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a very, very special event because this particular superstar is live with us here in the studio.
Yes.
Okay.
But first, the most important question this morning, what is the color that JT is wearing now? What is the color that JT is wearing now?
I know. If you can see the color of my suit, please write down what is the color in the chat box right now.
Wow, now today also got this one, huh?
I know. I mean, this is my second marriage. Last week was my first marriage. This is my second marriage. I'm going to get married every session in our Passport to Success. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. And, please press the like button. Please press the love button so that we know that you're here in this session right now. Okay.
Yeah, let us see a lot of likes. Let us see a lot of love. We are full of energy.
Yes.
Today weather is a bit rainy.
I know. Today was exceptionally very wet.
Yes.
I hope if any of you are driving, be careful on the road because you do not want to end up in any accident or such.
Yes.
This session is self-sponsored by Starbucks once again. Hopefully, if any of you know Starbucks, please tell them to come and sponsor this session because we'll be more than happy to get coffee from them.
Where is the sponsorship?
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We are going to kickstart right now. But before we bring on our superstar and our special guest for this morning, we are going to do our usual quiz time. So, Andrew, let's go ahead and let's kickstart with the quiz right now.
Yeah, so welcome back again for another session of our Facebook Live Agent Interview Passport to Success. Okay, Powerful Agent Success Story by Agents for Agents. So now, as usual, we're going to do our quiz. Okay, are you ready for the quiz? Now, show the love sign. The love sign. It's different on the screen now. We want to see on the screen. Okay, it's different on the screen. Show the love sign. That means you are ready.
Or you can type yes in the chat box if you can't press the love sign. Type yes if you are ready for our quiz, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. So now, as usual, there are 3 quizzes. One in the front, one in the middle, and one at the back. So the winners will be randomly chosen. Winners will be randomly chosen by the system, by the computers. So, but the first criteria is you must get the answer correct. Okay?
Yes.
So let's do this. So the winners, each of the winners will get 50 ringgit Grab food voucher.
Oh, Grab food voucher. Fantastic. Nice.
Both of us only can see this. We cannot get this.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, right now we get coffee, but not from Grab for sure. I saw a comment someone we should get from Grab. Yeah, I think we should do that soon.
Okay.
We just grab the coffee and that's it.
Okay. So the first question will be easy. We call it the early bird question.
Yes.
The second question we call it the popcorn muncher because halfway you're watching the show, okay? Whereby the difficulty levels will be slightly higher. And the hardest question is what we call the sunset viewer question.
Yes, exactly. So ladies and gentlemen, because you're here early in the morning, we are going to kickstart with the easy question. Okay. So let's see the easy question right now.
Okay, so let's go for question, the early bird question. So the first question, are you ready? The question is, which of the following is true for Allianz Business Shield? So the question for the early bird is, which of the following is true for Allianz Business Shield? So your answer selection is ding.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, here are the choices right now. A, it can be issued on the SAT immediately. That's the SAT system. B, ABS can only be purchased through an Allianz agent. C, up to 30% discount for the fire policy depending on the risk. Or is it D, all of the above? Okay. Andrew, I think what's really interesting about this is that as we develop the questions, I'm wondering whether they do know what the answer is.
Yeah, I think some people are assuming the answer.
I know. Sometimes they see the answer.
Yeah. Sometimes they cannot see the answer.
Sometimes they,
maybe they want to say, want ponder, or they want to look at it and see,
Yeah. So let's see what is the people answering in the chat box right now. Okay, I noticed that we have a few people who have gotten the right answer right now. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, the computer is now generating the system on who is the lucky winner. So I believe we have 3 lucky winners for this first quiz. Yeah, so just stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Please type the answer in the chat box right now. And we are going to be announcing the lucky winners very, very soon.
So let's wait for the computer. Where's the computer?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fantastic. So ladies and gentlemen, we have the 3 lucky winners already identified by the system. Okay. So the first lucky winner is none other than Chui Yan. All right. Congratulations, Chui Yan. Congratulations. You have definitely got the answer very right. So Chui Yan, if you are here, please message Si Yun Heng in the chat box, and please notify her of your email, your handphone number, with regards to your presence in today's session. Yeah. Okay.
So the second winner.
Yeah, second winner. Okay. Andrew, would you like to announce it?
Okay. The second winner is Rosalind Wong.
Congratulations, Rosalind Wong. Woohoo! Our Rosalind is Rosalind, yeah? So Rosalind, congratulations. You have also won the 50 ringgit voucher from Grab.
Okay, the third winner for this question is Fatin Fadel.
Alright, so congratulations, Fatin Fadel! Woo! Congratulations to you, Fatin, Fathin. So Rosalind and Fatin, once again, congratulations to the both of you. You have won the 50 ringgit Grab voucher. So please message Si Yun Heng to get your Grab voucher. So you need to notify her of your agent code, your email, as well as your handphone number.
Yes.
Okay. I noticed a lot of people have got the answer correct for everyone who participated.
Yeah.
So congratulations. Now, don't be don't be disheartened.
Yes.
Because after this, ladies and gentlemen, we will be bringing on 2 more quizzes for you to take part in as well. Okay?
Yes. So as for all of you should have known by now, the answer is D, is all of the above. What is true about Alan's Business Shield, you can issue on the start immediately by yourself. ABS can only be purchased through an Allianz agent, and you're up to 30% discount on fire policy depending on the risk. So the answer is D, all of the above.
Okay, so congratulations to the winner once again. Okay, so Andrew, I'm actually really excited about today's session because this particular person has been one of our advocates and also one of our loyal supporters for many years.
Yes.
I get to know him online and I'm very happy that I get to see him physically today.
Yeah, today our first session, previous few sessions we got our agents, our guests on the screen, here, somewhere around here, okay?
So, my forehead.
Yeah. So it's good. Today we invited an actual agent, our guest to be physically here in this room together with us, so we can sit down on the sofa together.
Exactly. Yeah. So you saw a short glimpse of him, ladies and gentlemen. So let's introduce this fine gentleman on the screen right now.
Yes.
Okay, it's none other than Encik Zakir Hussain. Okay, so he's based in Central Region. But what's really interesting, ladies and gentlemen, he's not from locally around here.
Yeah, he's not from KL.
He's not from KL, exactly. But yet, in his many years of staying here, he has actually managed to build a portfolio which is very formidable and very strong. Okay, and what's really interesting, guys, we call him the cold calling powerhouse.
Yes.
I think one thing we do notice, especially since last year and this year for Passport to Success, many individuals come to us and talk about warm market.
Referral.
Yes, referral.
Asking for recommendation.
Exactly. But this is one person who is somebody who's built from ground zero and yet has managed to become very strong not only in the P-line space, the motor space, but also the commercial space like Allianz Business Shield.
Yes.
Yep.
So today, for all of the viewers here, you have a chance to glimpse into an agent, how he do his business the cold calling way. That means approaching strangers, okay? Whereby majority of the time, he just go and identify, target, and approach people that he thinks is potential. He may know or may not know them, but he just took his opportunity to go and approach them and share whatever he has to share.
So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want you to really pay attention to what this fine gentleman has to share, because if you are ever concerned about approaching clients with regards to business insurance, let's listen to Encik Zakir Hussain, who's going to share his experience and his insights towards how he does it.
Yeah, so before he comes on, you need to, the like. He's already on the screen now. Press the like. Give us the like.
So please press the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Press your love button and let us welcome Encik Zakir Hussain. Hi sir, how are you sir? Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a fantastic opportunity sir for you to be here together with us, and I'm really thankful that you are able to join us here today. Yeah. So Encik Zakir, first and foremost, what we'd like to know is, how did you start off in KL? Because you did mention to us previously that you're not from around here. So what made you come here, and how did you manage to build your business here?
Okay, before that, I'd like to say good morning to all our agency field force.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Actually,
pressing a lot of love button there.
A lot of love. Do you see a lot of love button there, right?
Okay, when I landed here in KL, I don't know anybody because I have no relative here. I know no classmates here.
All right.
So eventually, of course, I was doing for a short time some other business. I mean, working as a staff.
Okay.
Eventually, then I thought that since I'm a graduate, I got 2 diplomas by the time then after that I got other degree also in the insurance industry.
All right.
So what I decided to do is the best part is to go for an insurance business. The reason is I totally believe on myself that if you put a lot of effort, you will definitely you can be successful. Then for that you have to believe yourself first, then right? Strongly believe yourself. And we are going to sell a product which is not illegal one. It's a legal things, right? And moreover, it is helping people. So I decided to join first to the life insurance business, then 1992, then for 4 years plus, then after that in 1996 I joined general insurance side.
Nice.
So eventually, of course, at that time Allianz name was different company, then I joined there.
Okay.
So I built up my career through cold calling.
Wow.
Mostly, I mean 90% cold calling.
Wow.
Even just now you are mentioning Andrew, just now referrals all. People, some agents ask for referrals, then through they get the customer.
Yes.
But even to approach referrals, if you have experience of cold calling, you will definitely immediately approach the referral people. Because you got the guts.
You got the guts.
Sometimes, we may be thinking whether we will be doing right thing, whether we will be approaching rightly or not.
Is there any fear that, the fear of rejection when he doesn't know you, you just walk out and then
not at all. I'm 30 years in the business.
Okay. Wow.
Nobody chased me out of the place when I approach.
Wow. Never once happened.
Never once happened.
Okay, fantastic.
The worst, the rejection will be maybe not this month. Can you come next month? We got budget. This kind of rejection will come.
That's not rejection. That is like the future business.
Yeah. They'll never say go out from here. No, they won't chase her.
Okay.
Actually, when you approach people, actually it's really fun. I mean, it's like a very happy things to do actually.
Nice. In fact, Encik Zakir, I think what we'd like to know now, if you don't mind just recalling some of these memories of yours, especially in the early days. When you talk about cold calling, do you specifically target, because we're talking about business right now, so you're going to the shops and you're talking to I assume the business owner. Do you particularly target any businesses out there, or do you just go randomly to a particular shop?
Normally I select the area.
Oh, the area.
Oh, the
that's-
area.
okay.
Select the area easy to service, because the one also very important.
Easy to find parking, is it?
That's the most important thing.
And for your information, I have now wherever I go outstation also I approach. Even I got client all over Malaysia.
Fantastic.
Oh, you travel around Malaysia.
I got clients all over Malaysia.
Nice.
So whenever, even say for example, if I go to Kelantan or maybe go to Penang, I'll approach people. Then I get customer.
Okay.
So it's easy, like when
Even though when you're bringing your family around.
yeah, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Nothing wrong. When so if you go, say for example, if you go to Penang, for
Yep.
a restaurant or maybe a hotel, you go and approach people. When your family members is just going to talk to them is going to take only 2-3 minutes only.
But this is like really selling insurance anywhere, anytime.
I think it's really interesting. Okay, you mentioned restaurant. Yeah, you mentioned a restaurant. So, what do you do there? Because I just want to know, Jizaki, is it that you will go into a restaurant and you will eat there and then talk, or do you just straight away talk to the owner?
Okay, you can select the situation. Normally, situation prospecting is very good actually.
Situation prospecting.
Okay.
Situation
It's-
prospecting.
It's very important, instead of go on, just you can start talking to normally the people who is handling the cash counter.
Yes.
Sometime or most of the time will be the staff, or maybe sometime will be the bosses. The
Alright.
business owner will be there. So you can normally, we know sometime they are the staff. Since I ask, you are the boss, right? Immediately give a good, compliment. No, I'm staff. Yeah.
Okay.
So where is the boss when he'll be coming? Sometimes they'll say they'll come about 3 o'clock later, after lunchtime or maybe after evening time they'll come. 5 o'clock they'll come. So then they'll say, no, I'm going to talk regarding benefit for the staff. When we open this one, I'm from insurance company. Straight away I tell them. I don't tell them, other bombastic word about insurance agent.
Okay.
To hide ourselves from the business, not necessary. Because now the awareness of insurance is really higher when comparing the time I come in 30 years ago and now, really higher. So when we say about insurance, then we tell, I'm going to give some benefit to the staff through the insurance. So I need to talk to your boss. Can I have your number? Can I have the boss number?
Yes.
They will give, normally they'll give. Some people very little, they'll say, no, I don't know whether he will agree or not. Can you come about 3 o'clock, he'll be here, Then,
Fantastic.
if you want business, you go there. You want business, you go there. Don't postpone the thing.
You know what? I have to say, Jizaki, that is a very refreshing way of looking at the business itself. That you're not looking at your benefit, but you're looking at the person's benefit. Yeah.
And the same thing, if you go and ask, if you happens to meet the boss, the business owner, we can tell them, if I'm coming from Allianz General Insurance, then we have a benefit where we can compensate your losses straight to the point. What losses, some normally say, so just for information, just want to know, during the lockdown time, how many days your restaurant was closed,
Okay.
They'll say, if it was closed or maybe, about 20% of the business, because most of the business is through the, takeaway business.
Yes, that's
no customer is allowed. Oh, that means you might have gone through a lot of losses during, they'll say, okay, we can do some plan. Can I have 10 to 15 minutes of your time to explain about that plan? I'll give you 2 promises. Immediately get the appointment.
Oh, you immediately give 2 promises.
No, immediately get to get the appointment to do a presentation.
Okay.
So you have to go step by step. First is approach, right? We are approaching.
Yes.
Then get the appointment. Your main aim is to get an appointment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do the presentation there itself. You have nothing to speak when you do a closing.
Okay.
So get an appointment, 10 to 15 minutes of your time. I normally give like this. Can I have 10 to 15 minutes of your time now?
Yes.
Then I give you one more thing is I'll take, during the presentation, I don't compel you to buy anything. This is on no obligation basis.
No obligation to buy.
So 10 to 15 minutes and no obligation.
Okay.
If at all I evade my promise, the policy which I'm going to give is free to you.
Walao.
Wow. Okay. Let me just summarize what you just mentioned. Yeah. So for everyone who's listening just now, first and foremost, if he was just talking about a restaurant example, he talks to the cashier. or somebody who's in charge in the counter there, and he just asked the question, "Are you the owner?"
Yes.
And
Or maybe you are the owner, right?
yeah, you're the owner, right? So you kind of elevated their status.
Compliments.
Exactly. And what he will say after that, most of the time they say, "Oh no, I'm not the owner. The owner is not me." Then he will ask the next question, which is, "Where's the owner?" And by responding to the fact that, oh, the owner is not around, maybe is somewhere and will come back later, then he will introduce himself as the insurance personnel representing Allianz, and I have a benefit for insurance for the staff. And this is again appealing to the person who is speaking to, and ask for the number. I think that's a great way. I don't see that as anybody kicking you out of the door in that way.
That is very, very smart,
Yes.
because you say benefit to the staff. The staff will say, I make sure I tell my boss.
I want my boss to know this. And the great thing is, if the boss, if this is the boss, I'd like to talk to you about business losses. And you talk about the MCO period. Do you suffer any losses? How much losses do you have to close down? And from there, you say, I make you 2 promises. Wow, 2 promises
So-
even before a presentation.
if I remember correctly, this will only take 15 minutes.
Yes.
I make you 2 promises. Number 1, I'm not forcing you to buy anything.
Correct.
If I break this promise, the policy is free to you.
Yes. Wow. And it's like, this is such a great way to approach it. Guys, I mean, if you found that to be hugely valuable in terms of its insight, please type value in the chat box. And I think even me myself would not shy in using that approach for all the places I know.
I think that approach is it makes the customer or me as the business owner feel at ease,
Yes.
Because the first impression of any person who sells insurance walk out to me is he's going to sell me something and I need to buy it, So the barrier is there. But by him saying that, it automatically takes down that wall, you see?
Exactly. Now, Ajay Zakir, we will come back to you because we would like to know what's the next step after that additional opening and what do you talk to the client about the coverage itself, okay? But we'll come back to you soon because we have another quiz that we would like to present to the audience for them to take part in.
Yes.
Okay? So guys, what we'd like to do now is we'd like to bring on the second quiz, and please press the like button, please press the love button right now in the chat box so that we know you're here live together with us, okay? So Ajay Zaki will bring you on stage very soon, but let's do the second quiz right now.
Okay.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I think Ajay Zakir Hussain has a lot to offer, but let's go to the second quiz, which is known as the popcorn muncher. So
Yes.
Andrew?
So we don't have popcorn here. We don't have popcorn.
We still have coffee.
So before we even share with you what is the second question, if you have any questions for Mr. Zakir,
Yes.
please put it in the chat box and we will select the questions and ask Mr. Zakir on the spot. Okay?
Yes.
Cool. So let's continue with our second quiz, the popcorn munchers. So are you ready? Okay, a lot of likes, a lot of love there now. Okay, so the question is, a business owner wants to provide protection for his employees. What insurance cover can he buy for his business?
Alright, so guys, please
Yeah.
make sure you answer this quickly because we're going to run this quiz very fast because we want to spend more time with Mr. Zakir, especially on his next step towards ABS.
Yes.
Okay, so stay tuned guys, quickly. Let's show the answer, Andrew.
A is Allianz Medicare, B is Allianz Hospital Income, C is Group PA or Group Personal Accident, and D, all of the above.
Yes. I think one thing, if people have been joining our sessions here for Passport to Success, Andrew,
Yes.
I think they noticed we developed the questions in a very holistic manner.
Yes.
And we like to incorporate a lot of benefits and we like to offer a lot.
But sometimes when we show them the questions, they cannot see the question.
I know.
Yeah, they cannot see the
Sometimes they can see it. Sometimes they can, attest to it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they believe that the answer is the right one.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, please write down in the chat box the answer to this question itself.
Yeah.
And we would like to get the system to generate the winners for today's lucky draw.
Yes.
Okay.
While we're waiting for the system to select the names, just now coming back to Mr. Zakir,
Yeah.
wow, very, he came to KL, didn't know anybody,
Yes.
no friends, no family living in KL, technically do not know anybody.
Correct.
I think that will be like, if anybody, the first step already is very impressive, because if a normal person will have that background, will say, why should I go into insurance? I don't know anybody,
Correct.
It's very hard for me to start that business. But Mr. Zakir decided to take that leap of faith.
Yes.
And then he progressed with it, and he joined when? 1996. That is before Ali's name was even in Malaysia,
In fact, Andrew, 97 was the financial crisis.
Oh yeah,
And yet this is somebody who managed to...
the Asian economic crisis.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, the system has already generated the answer and the people who have won it. So, Andrew, please show the answer first before we announce the winner.
Okay, so the answer for this question, some of them are answering a different one because I think they see something. Okay, so the answer is D. All of the above.
Yes, exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, although Allianz Medicare is not part of the policy within Allianz Business Shield, but it's definitely something that you definitely can offer your clients in the event that you want to cover for the staff. I mean, just now when Encik Zakir was talking about staff insurance,
Yes.
this is definitely one of those that you can offer as part of the benefit for them.
Yes.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have the 3 lucky winners right now.
So the first winner is Fong Lan Lee.
Congratulations, Fong Lan Lee! Woo! You have won the 50 ringgit Grab voucher. Please inform Shi Yu Heng on this, message her, your email, your handphone number and your agent code to receive the lucky draw for this session today.
Okay, so the first winner is Fong Lan Lee. The second winner is Farida Pawanchik.
Yes, Farida Pawanche, congratulations to you, Farida. It is a fantastic opportunity. Congratulations to you. You also have won the 50 ringgit Grab voucher. And the third one, Andrew?
The third one is Gayatri Ramasamy.
And congratulations to you, Gayatri Ramasamy. Okay, so Fong Lan Lee, Farida and Gayatri, please message the Shi Yun Heng on this, your agent code, your email as well as your handphone to receive your Grab voucher. Okay, so so ladies and gentlemen, now what we'd like to do is we'd like to bring forth again Encik Zakir to the stage. And for those of you who have not won the lucky draw yet, don't worry, after this we still have one more quiz to go to. Okay, alright, so Encik Zakir will come back. Now, I just want to ask you, Encik Zakir, because now you have spoken to the owner and they are interested. Yeah, because you say about business laws. And now, can I know, when you are talking to this person, is there anything with you? Do you have anything at hand, or do you just straight away speak off the cuff? What do you do?
Okay, when I do a when I get appointment for presentation,
Yes.
of course I got iPad.
iPad.
Okay, so you have an iPad. All right.
The printout also in the folder.
So you have printed out. Okay.
For me, tools is very important for a client. I mean, insurance agent. You cannot go and look for a tool when you do a presentation.
Yes.
And it must be everything up to date. So normally I use like dark black color bold pens in the white paper to write. Don't write as very small 0.7, this kind of thing.
Exactly.
So this kind of thing, go there. So normally when let's say for an example for Allianz Business Seal, so when we ask this kind of question, first when I ask this question, they'll say, okay, when they give an appointment, right?
Yeah.
So normally we'll ask some of the things from this is a small presentation, like I show. I mean, in my iPad. From age 1 to age 20, you are dependent to the parents, right? Then from age 20, then you will go up to your lifetime. So in between the period, when you become this business owner, so they'll say when I was 35 years old, 30 years old.
All right.
So So you took all your effort to become this, you did a lot of sacrifices to become this business owner. Okay, if at all anything happens like a financial disaster in the business, like a fire or maybe like a flood, this kind of thing, or even if you are hospitalized, this kind of so many disaster you can explain. Is there anybody to compensate the business? Is there anybody to run the business as how you are running the business? Normally no, right? So then you explain what are the benefits. So when things happen, even your lifestyle also will change. You cannot live like a same lifestyle what you are living now, because all the expenses you have to spend, and the business if stops due to fire, say for an example, your building cost about 2 million, 3 million. So if fire happens, the business closed down, who is going to give every day the income? Nobody, right? So did you, because you took all your life to build this business empire.
Yeah.
But in one day it can go just like that, right? So I am not telling that it is going to happen to this business, but it may happen. Nobody believes that in last year when the flood happens, it will go to this kind of extent, the loss of extent.
Yes.
Actually, my son is working in one big German company.
All right.
Their losses is about 24 million euro.
Wow.
24 million euro times 4, right?
I think it's about 5 now.
5 now.
All the machinery gone within 1 hour, 2 hours. They show the photograph, up to this level, up to this level.
Wow.
So these are the things can happen to anybody,
Yep. So I believe Encik Zakir, you got a lot of experience for us to share. Maybe in light of time, is there any customers that one customer that you approach them, you totally don't know them before, you cold call, you approach them, you manage to close them as your customer, and then eventually it became a very big portfolio for you.
Yeah.
Do you have any of that customer?
Yeah.
Can you share that?
Example of that? Yeah.
Of course, I used to do some cold calling very often, right? So when I do cold calling, suddenly when I was going for an appointment for some other client, then I got some other like free time, 1 hour time, 2 hour time.
In between.
In between.
Right.
So instead of just sit down in one place, a restaurant, anything, why don't we go and approach this guy? They are doing some tire business, tire servicing. Tire shop.
Okay. Tire shop, okay.
Tire shop.
All right.
When I go there, that's the time they are doing the renovation. Almost 70-80% is ready for the business already. The stock all came. They are just fixing all the machineries. They're lifting the cars.
The jacks, everything.
All the things they are doing. So when I go and approach them, they say, "I'm coming from insurance company. Can I come and talk to you regarding your for your tire shop?
Yep.
Particularly to protect your tire shop in all aspect." What is all aspect? So can I come and explain to you? So I was talking to one of the director. He said they are my one more managing, like a top person in their business, like a managing director. They said they will be coming tomorrow. So okay, I'll go there again. From my home to go there is 1 hour I take. It's okay, no problem.
1 hour travel. Okay.
I go there. So I managed to get the appointment, sit down and talk to them. They said they also have other company quotation,
Already got. Okay.
So they're asking me so many questions, I'm happy to answer the question because we learn a lot in the insurance industry in the training. But very seldom people ask very little questions. So they ask so many questions. So I'm happy to explain to them what are the benefit we can cover. So I told them about this ABS benefit. Even the percentage of 30% discount, the less will be in the fire policy.
Yes, all right.
Inconvenience relief benefit.
Okay.
All this benefit when I explain to them, including for their staff, if anything happens, hospital income, you don't need to pay anything. When they admitted, we don't ask any question. We ask only the bill, how much it comes, but we don't ask how much the money he spent. One day up to 500 ringgit, the maximum we can go to 500 ringgit. So these are the things we explained to him. He was quite happy with that. Then even the burglary, public liability insurance, I given to them because when somebody park their car in your premises inside.
Yep.
So if anything happens to them, of course the motor insurance can claim, but at the same time they can blame you because of you my property damage,
Yeah, true.
Things can happen.
Customer cost, yeah.
So all this one I have explained to them. They are very happy. Then they said, they asked me to give a quotation. I give a quotation. They said okay, good. Then eventually they opened so many branches, and then they introduced some other clients also.
Nice.
So I started.
So in total, if I'm not mistaken, previously you mentioned they have around 7-8 branches. If I'm not, is it the one? How many branches they have?
No, but the first time they started, when I approached them, only one.
Oh, only one.
But now about 9 or 10 already.
Now on 9 or 10 branches.
Wow.
Every one of the branches is buying from you now.
Yeah, even just 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, I went there to approach for a new branch. You know what he said? When I opened the paper, I trust you. You tell me what I have to wear. I have to sign how much. You don't need to explain.
No need to explain now.
No need to.
They just sign or something like that.
You tell me where to sign, how much the money I have to transfer to the Allianz. You let me know. Send me the Allianz account number and the premium.
Nice. This is a very nice customer.
So you see, from what I understand here, actually, Zakir, is the fact that it's a new shop who already had other quotations, but yet by taking the time to explain the various benefits, I think beyond the fire, because you're talking about a lot of other things, about public liability, you're talking about goods held in trust, especially the customer's car, you're talking about the staff insurance, and that you also mentioned is affordable because of the 30% discount with the fire.
Actually, our rates is really very, very competitive. Our ABS rates, I tell you, I'm not simply boasting Allianz. Really good. That one also sells, rather than the insurance. That one also sells, actually.
Fantastic. And I think what's really interesting, right, guys? Just for everyone here, by understanding the policy, by being able to explain in detail of what is the benefit to the client, you'll find there's a very high chance that they'll be interested, intrigued, and I think not many agents do talk about those kind of elements in the business.
One thing, they have to read to me.
They have to read.
My opinion, when the product comes, whether you are selling or not, better read get the better knowledge of product knowledge.
Okay. Now, one thing, Zakir, I would believe, I could be wrong, that sometimes when you cold call businesses, you mentioned about a workshop, you mentioned about a restaurant, when you do other businesses, especially when you're prospecting, a lot of them, they will already have fire.
Yes.
But how do you go beyond the fire?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I believe some of the clients will say, fire is enough.
Yeah.
How do you expand from there?
Okay, in this case, better ask them some basic questions. How much premium you are paying? How much a coverage like?
All right.
Okay. If now I am talking to you, suddenly the pipe picture, anything happen, is it covered in your policy? Mostly they don't know. Sometimes some people know. So if a very heavy storm, suddenly your roof all gone, is it covered? Ask them. Don't know. I have to check the policy. Can I look the policy? Sometimes they will have, sometimes they don't have. But in my experience, most of the people, they buy for some years, then after that they don't continue properly. There are lot of lapse policies.
Okay.
Lot of lapse policies.
Lapse. Oh wow, it's been they're no longer covered.
But what made what made the customer stick to the agents is servicing is very important.
Servicing.
In my card I put 24 hours. Now literally I don't off my phone. Even now we are in the meeting.
Yes.
I never off. I put only silence mode because I just want to know who called. Then immediately I'll call after this interview.
Wow, you put in your card 24 hours.
24 hours. Even my phone will be normally when we are sleeping just next to me. So
no wonder the phone is shaking over there.
Wow. Okay. I mean that's a really great service, and I believe service is a very important component of this.
There is one client called me from London. He is actually a transferee here from Malaysia. So he went there. He called Malaysian time 3 o'clock midnight. 2:33. I immediately attend the call. Then sorry, Zakir, what's the time there now? I said 2:30 to 3. I think 3. Oh, sorry. It's okay, small matter. So when he came here, he's one of the good center of influence for me. Whenever he introduced me to his friends, he normally will say, as far as servicing is concerned, as an individual person, Zakir is number one in Malaysia. I call from London.
Wow.
I called from London. He to pick up even 3 o'clock midnight.
So based on that, you know,
I just want to ask one question about this service because
Yeah.
I hear a lot of agents talk about service as a but can I know what is the service that you do that stands out in the eyes of your customers? What is it that you offer? You know,
What is it? What is it?
you know the service because a
Okay,
lot of
okay.
people talk about servicing customer.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what is this service that you're talking about? You know
Okay.
that your customer say, oh, Zakir number one. You know what is it?
Actually, this one is something like they ask NCB, you know.
Okay.
Because if England, they need our letter from company, they need a letter, so
Alright.
that they also can get the NCB there, you know, NCD. So once he said, then because they're going to buy a car there, so I immediately get from our company, then scan an email to them. Other than this, very important is, in general instance, we call it X-dating. That means, X-dating means you might have read in the exam, for the general exam, which is, you should have a proper record of renewal reminders.
Renewal reminders.
Very important renewal reminder. Normally I put in Google, and then I put, you know, to notify me, depends on the customer. So the company means 15 days in advance, individuals number 10 days in advance, you know. So these are the things, when we call them, okay, just renew it as per previous year.
Nice.
so that is a very good technique because just for the viewers, Mr. Zakir purposely key in the expiry date 15 or 1 month earlier, depending.
15 or 10 days
15 or 10 days earlier than the supposed date. Then he let the calendar remind him that I better call this customer.
Immediately I call the customer that, you know, and sometimes I text to them, okay, just renew it as per previous year.
Nice.
So this is where how you can keep the business intact. Actually.
So you never let a single policy lapse by accident. You know, so it's very important that they are always continuously protected. Fantastic. I think that's a really important thing because sometimes I do see some agents, they are so busy with their day to day, they forget simple renewals.
Actually, regarding the claim also very important. When there is a claim, you want to collect the document. Of course, I got a GDEX, you know, the courier service. I tell them, prepare all the document. If they are in outstation, put my name. I'll send the GDX people to go and collect it. They'll come and collect it. Then
you provide the courier service for your customer to submit you the documents.
just keep it in your home or your house. Tell me where it is there. I will collect it from my courier service. Then I photoset everything, properly submit to the company. Then follow up with the claims. That's it. Very simple. And our claim ratio also, our company claim turnaround time very fast. Very fast.
You're talking about the claims.
So, like coming back to commercial business or ABS, you know, you have so many loyal customers with you, right? Do you, in any way, you know, teach your customer how to recommend you? How do you make customers say, automatically recommend you every time, every month, every year? The business.
The trust and you know, the handling their money. Mostly I tell them, I give the Alliance account number straight away, transfer to them. Just screenshot and send to me. You know, no need to transfer this kind of thing. Then, of course, for the birthday time, you just wish them, you know, happy birthday, this kind of thing. And whenever new policies come, you know, just explain to them if they need new gift. Sometime, you know, birthday time, we have to send some gift, this kind of thing.
Actually, I just want to ask right now because there's a lot of components that ABS can offer because I think there's about approximately 23 benefits. So, you know, when you talk about the policies for the business to get, do you mind sharing with us what are some of the highly recommended benefits you will talk about?
Of course, fire is basic, everybody knows.
Fire basic,
You must buy, at least you must take at least one policy. So normally I recommend like, you know, burglary, all risk policy, all risk
Burglary,
inside,
all risk.
public liability, employees liability, then group hospitalization,
All right.
then Alliance Medicare for the hospital income.
Hospital income.
IRB I normally tell. IRB I insist on them also.
IRB you insist.
Then mostly so far the business is like this. So normally
So Encik Zakir, can I ask, because some of this business, they buy fire, and I could assume that the basic fire would definitely be cheaper than all this that you add on. Would it be, or am I wrong?
no.
You know, let's say because the business already has a fire with another company, and now you're coming with fire, IRB, hospital
Public
income,
liability.
public liability. What's the premium like on this side?
Okay, like normally just even recently I sold on one is about around 5,000 for 800,000 fire, 400,000 burglary,
Okay.
public liability 1 million. Just
Okay,
three. It's
alright.
comes about 4,000 something. But I compare with other companies, which last time they bought is 6,700 something.
Oh, so it's actually
it's
more
about-
affordable.
More affordable.
More cheaper lah.
No, 1,800 ringgit lesser when they buy from us actually.
Oh, 1,800 ringgit lesser taking ABS.
Same benefit.
Same benefit.
Like Apple Tap.
Same benefit, same sum insured.
Same sum insurance. There are some benefit in the perils, in the fires.
Yes, yes.
I put extra also.
Okay.
But other companies they don't have. I put extra like storm and tempers.
Okay.
All. Impact damages, including
Yes.
forklift.
Yeah, yeah.
All this one I put.
Nice.
Normally I select the highest one better.
So after adding all of this extra compared to the existing policy, the price is still 1,800 ringgit cheaper.
Yeah, one.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic. Ajay Zaki, because you've been with us for many years, from MBA days until Allianz, do you mind just sharing with us, honestly, how do you feel about working with Allianz? Because I know that your BDM is Encik Kamarul.
Encik Kamarul.
Yeah.
You mind sharing with us about
Kamarul Nizam bin Bidin, his name.
Okay.
Very nice person.
very nice
Very
person,
nice
huh?
person. Of course, previously some of my BDM is different. To me in Allianz, people is really nice people.
Very nice
Okay.
people.
Really,
Okay.
so far they treat me like their own.
So
brother.
Encik Kamarul, you get to keep your job. At least Ajay Zaki has said something positive for you, yeah, Encik Kamarul.
Very very nice people.
Just
Very
want to know, has Encik Kamarul managed to help you with securing more ABS?
yeah. Whenever I ask the quotation, sometimes some policies we have to get a different quote. Say for an example, because for burglary policy, the maximum 250,000 we can issue, but more than that, of course, we have to get approval from the HQ.
Yes.
So there are some other medical insurance
Yeah.
for foreigners or maybe this kind of thing. When we submit, it will take some time to get approval. So I tell them, can you get this one faster? Immediately he will attend my call. Immediately he will take care of the business and get it approval. Even in so many areas. Even for motor insurance, like if it is higher sum assured, there are times we have to get approval from HQ. He will immediately do. Even he is driving, sometimes he will say, Zakir, I'm driving, give me about 2 minutes, I'll park. And he will-
Nice.
he will
Okay, cool.
Actually, Zakir, because I remember there was one time a particular agent did ask for advice on kickstarting this business. And you did talk about planting seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing with us about this planting seed idea?
Okay. The most common mistake of the agents field force is actually what they do. They want to harvest without planting a seed. This is what I have
Yep.
observed in my 30 years experience.
Okay.
Normally they have all the reason to say the excuses like even the corona time,
Yes.
lockdown. But I sold so many Allianz Medicare policies.
Okay.
So that time was what the Allianz Care Individual. Okay.
Yes,
I like her
ACI,
individual.
correct.
So what you have to find this a good businessman has always have to find a way to how to increase the business, not to decrease the business.
Okay,
So
okay.
in this area, plant a seed means you don't expect everything will happen on the same day. Today we go approach the customer. Today also they will buy. Today also they will give the check. It won't happen. So you have to plant a seed. So many people you plant a seed. Then eventually you will get one by one. Sometimes you have no time to service also. It will happen like this.
Yes.
So your first priority is to plant a seed. Whether you plant a seed or not, whether you plant the idea of insurance to the client or not, then only you can expect the harvest. Then only you can expect the closing.
Nice. I think that's really interesting because yes, I do agree with you that sometimes during MCO, people can give many reasons or many excuses towards why the business is not doing well. But yet you decided to take a different approach and say, you know what, even though it's MCO, I still want to grow my business. And you do that by networking, planting with many people that you know, connecting with them, not expecting immediate results, but yet it's like harvesting.
Very one more simple thing I have to add up on this one.
Yeah.
say for an example, an agent want to have a 20,000 income per month or 15,000 per month per income. Ask them how many people you have approached. Maybe 2-3 people, 5 people. So do you expect to buy? Do you expect that kind of income? If you are a business owner, can you employ a person same like how you are working? Can you give the salary to him? Well, you won't, right?
Yes.
If just say for an example, if you are an employer for a company,
yes.
You only approach 5-6 people, but you want 15,000 income. How to give? It won't happen.
Okay.
So you have to think on that angle actually. Then you will earn a lot of money.
Okay. Anjay, due to the time factor, we just have one more question to be asked you. And I think this is something that is a very legitimate question being asked by many agents, which is price. When the customer, you present the quotation, and now it's, let's assume it's 6,000 ringgit quotation and then they say, oh, it's very expensive. So how do you say?
People will say like this or
a lot of times they'll say that, right?
Okay. You can ask so many, questions from there.
Okay.
If I give this policy as a free, do you want it? Yes.
Of course, yes. Of course, yes.
Why you want it?
Because it will protect me.
Yeah. Okay. So you know the value of the insurance, right?
Yes.
That's why you want. Even though I give a free, I want to take it. But I just ask you the one simple question. 6,000 is premium. Okay. One day, if you divide by 365 days, it will be about 16 ringgit only. Annamlas ringgit.
16.
Yeah, around that. 16 ringgit per day.
16 ringgit 40 paisa or something like that. If I come to a shop or your office or this one, whatever business, your factory, I take 16 ringgit from your cash drawer. Every day I come and collect. Will you close the business?
No.
No, right?
Wow,
because it is not going to.
It's not
It
going to
is not
disrupt the
affected to
business.
close your business, right?
Yeah.
It's just too expensive. Nowadays, parking also 10 ringgit, 15 ringgit,
Yeah.
right? In KL, sometimes it happen. So, I ask you to put aside just only 16 ringgit. I can protect your entire business, which is your hard and so much sacrifice
Investments
to become.
Money put inside, all the effort, all
Very
the time.
simple. If
I think that's such a great idea. I mean, I'm so amazed with how so simple for you, Anjay, to say that. Like, 16 ringgit a day. If I come to your cash drawer, take 16 ringgit every day, will you close your business? And of course the answer is no.
No.
Wow. Okay, I mean, that's a really great technique, and I'm really, I feel very like, wow. With Anjay ideas, I think I also
So,
can
I
just
think
go out and do
after
it.
today is
Quite a lot of agents say, this idea I can use 20 ringgit per day, sir. 20 ringgit per day. You buy from it, 20 ringgit per day.
I know. Guys, if you love what Anjay Zakir is sharing and what messages he's been giving, please type love in the chat box because I think this is a real great honor that Anjay Zakir is giving so much wisdom and experience of how he has managed to build his business over time.
Yes.
So Anjay Zakir, before we end for today's session, what's your final advice to all of our agents who are watching us here today on growing their business overall?
I tell you, whoever living in Malaysia, you are so blessed. I tell you, so blessed. And if you are in the business of insurance, you are much more blessed. God only chooses some people to become insurance. That's what I feel, because 30 years in the business, I have seen lot of ups and downs, lot of changes, and they are very lucky people, I say. If you are in, but you have given all the opportunities here. If you don't use it, if you don't misuse the freedom you have, you will definitely be successful. The misuse the freedom means you got a lot of time to do, right?
Yes.
You don't misuse the freedom. So when you got the time, you invest on the business. I think the business will take care of you, for the rest of your life. And for an insurance agent, what you need is just your effort. That's all. You don't need any other things. Just your effort to go and meet people. And meeting people is actually very fun and very happy things, like even talk to anybody, If you have the habit of talking to anybody, not necessarily immediately go and talk about business. It's just, how are you?
Making friends lah.
Making friends, very simple. Making friends, talking to everybody. And talk with, confident. You are not selling anything illegal. No need to worry. You are actually, why you should worry? Say for an example, if you are selling Alliance Medicure.
Yeah.
Okay. the benefit is 250,000 or whatever things, the
Yes.
annual limit. They are going to pay only 1,000 something. They are going to pay 1,000 something. We are going to give 250,000. Who has to be proud of? We have to be proud of. No need to be kowtowed to them, Like,
Very
they are
nice.
giving only 1,000 or maybe 6,000 premium for ABS. We are giving almost how much coverage for
800, 1,000, 1 million.
No, more than that.
Yeah, more than that.
Public liability,
Yeah,
all
yeah, true.
this one, public liability, all this one is a 2-3 million. Only we are paying 6,000. So we don't need to think we are very little, We are in the honored area actually.
So it's like you only give me 6,000, I'm giving you more than 1 million,
I do love that idea because this is one investment, I do call it an investment insurance, where you don't double your money, you don't triple your money, but it's 10,000 times more than what you ever invested in. Like even banking institution, you put in 1,000 a year, how much they give you at the end of the year?
2%.
2%. But here, 1,000 can give you $1 million.
Yeah.
There's no investment arm out there that would do that. Not even crypto. Not even crypto.
Don't talk about crypto.
I know, but that's the thing, because I know a lot of people will talk about crypto, but I tell you, insurance is one that is the only arm that will give you this. Okay? So, Encik Zakir, it's a great honor for you to be here with us. I wish you all the best in your future endeavor, and really thank you so much for being us today.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much to all our viewers.
Ladies
Wish you
and
all the best.
gentlemen, it's a great honor for us to have Encik Zakir right here with us. If you really do value it, please just give a thumbs up, give a love, and maybe you can say thank you, Encik Zakir, in the chat box for his sharing. And I think I got so many ideas here today, Andrew. From approaching to talk about staff benefits, to talking about losing of your income during your business, and all the ways he uses.
And what impresses me is he has so many knowledge, so many ideas, but the way he engaged the customer is very casual, steady, straight to the point.
I like the planting the seed ideas, as you mentioned. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, before we end for today, we still have one more quiz to complete for today's session. All right, so this is not going to be an easy one, but it's going to be in line with what Encik Zakir has mentioned. But before we go on to the quiz, we're going to share with you some golden nuggets that Encik Zakir has shared with us today. So, Ms. Andrew?
Yes. So just to summarize, what is the sharing by our honorable guest, Mr. Zakir Hussain? So, first thing is the belief that he had. Do you agree or not? The belief in yourself that you are their business protector. Yes or no? Type yes in the chat box. I think Mr. Zakir just now, through what he shared, he really projected that image, the belief in oneself that I am your business protector.
Correct.
That one thing. Then the second, the second thing would be fearless. Be confident in your superior insurance knowledge, because as Mr. Zakir said, yes, maybe your customers are very highly educated.
Yes.
But I, as the insurance agent, I am an expert in my field.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think fearless is also one of the trait that Mr. Zakir has portrayed. And then the next one is discipline. Mr. Zakir does not leave any stone unturned.
Exactly.
Just
and I think what he said about planting the seeds, connecting, and that's how you manage to overcome the issue of MCO, where you can't really meet people, but yet through all his network that he done, he was able to grow a lot. Alias Medicure. Imagine that, guys. Alias Medicure, it was something he managed to sell.
During 2020.
I know. This is fantastic that he managed to do.
Okay. Yeah. The next one will be, initiative. He makes the effort to engage people, to unlock future and huge opportunity, as Mr. Zakir shared just now, just go around making friends. Talk to people, plant the seed. Whether they buy from you today or they buy from you tomorrow is another story. But at least you have planted the seed and wait for the seed to grow up into a tree.
And I think one thing from here just now, Encik Zakir talked about the tire shop.
Yeah, tire shop.
He was saying the fact that I have many quotations. So you're just one of the suppliers. But yet, he took the time to explain, he took the time to share, and they got it from him, not just one, but 9 businesses after that.
Yeah, all the branches.
Yes, exactly. I think that's fantastic,
Okay. And then the sincerity.
Yeah.
So you run your business, you approach people, you service your customer with the right intention. You know,
Yep.
the intention is I want to help you,
Yes.
and insurance business is a very noble, honorable, how do you say that? Occupation.
Yes.
Or
The
career.
The return rate is
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's more than double, triple. It's 10,000 times your money.
Yes, and you know that approach is I'm not here to earn your money. I'm here actually to help you.
Correct. Yes.
So I think Mr. Zakir, do you agree or not? Yes, type a very big awesome into the chat box. Just now all the sharing that Mr. Zakir did he portray belief, the nuggets from fearless, discipline, initiative, and all of those things. So we truly believe that Mr. Zakir has shared all his views, and I think it's very valuable. If you think it's valuable, type awesome in the chat box, because today he is physically here in Alliance with us together in the same room.
Correct.
And once again, it is an honor to have you, Mr. Zakir, to be on the stage together with us.
Exactly. I think this is our first time having
Yeah.
a live session, and I think we will look forward for more in this kind of area, because I think it's really very
Yes.
heartfelt in the way the sharing was done.
Yes. So
Okay.
I think everybody is waiting for the third quiz.
I know. So I think not to waste any more time, ladies and gentlemen, here's the final quiz for today. In line with what Encik Zakir was doing in cold calling, are you able to identify the opportunity? So
Why don't you do this one?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So over here, ladies and gentlemen, the third quiz for all of us right now is, ta-da!
Wow.
How many ABS opportunities are available in this picture?
Bro, the picture is so small, bro.
Actually, it's really big. I can see the green signboard. I can see. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever look around your area, I mean, this is somewhere near my place. So, how many opportunities can you see right now? So, here is the choices. A, 5 opportunities. B, 10 opportunities. C, 8. Or D, 12 opportunities. So what can you see right now? Remember, guys, what Encik Zakir was saying about looking, profiling, prospecting, and identifying the opportunities. So how many opportunities can you see here right now? A for 5, B for 10, C for 8, or D for 12?
Wow, I really need to use the binoculars.
Yeah, the clue is in the first signboard that you see there. What can you see in the first signboard there? Yeah, that's the clue that you can see right now. All right, but honestly, guys, one thing I just want to share with you here is what Encik Zakir just now mentioned. Look at the frontal of the shops, and look at what is the potential risk for all these shops that you see right now, because there are car parks there. There's a car park, and you notice the level of the ground is same level. So that's when you have a potential risk of impact damage. Encik Zakir was mentioning about impact damage to all of us just now.
Yes.
So this is where it's one particular opportunity that you need to realize for all these frontal shops.
And JT, I
Yeah.
see one signboard is like really rusted.
Yes, above the white signboard, which is it's hanging there. And what happens at night if the signboard were to fall down and injure somebody? There's another opportunity there. So there are 2 opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, we just highlighted. Okay, and the system has generated the winners. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, how many opportunities are there? The answer is 12 opportunities. Yes.
Okay.
Now, if you're wondering 12?
Mana itu 12?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have identified 12 locations which you can actually prospect with in terms of this particular picture alone, and we also have looked at 12 potential business areas that you can advise. So one thing, ladies and gentlemen, yes, all of them do need fire, but do consider the other things like public liability, plate glass. The one in PNY has a plate glass in front of the shop, so there's definitely a very good opportunity there. Burglary, IRB, you know, I'm very happy that Encik Zakir said IRB is a must.
So is it saying if I follow Mr. Zakir's, technique, cold calling, I
Yes.
ding 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 dong ding dong ding dong ding dong, all this I can do these kind of things lah.
If you talk about the staff benefit, I don't see why not.
Yeah,
Because I know sometimes the business owner may not be there, but you say, I want to talk to your business owner about your benefit, the chances of you getting somebody to say yes is very high.
Okay. So let's see the winners.
Yeah,
Winners.
okay, so we have 3 winners on the screen right now.
Is it 3 winners?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So it's none other. The first one is, Andrew.
Kati Resan Supia.
Congratulations, Kati Resan! Woohoo!
Okay.
You are the first winner for this quiz. So Kati Resan Supia, congratulations to you. You are a lucky winner for the 50 ringgit Grab voucher.
So winner number 2 is Helmi Shahrin Mohtar.
Congratulations, Helmi! Woo! You are a second lucky winner for this quiz.
Okay, for the last winner that's selected by the system, Dana Liu.
Congratulations, Danner Liu. Wow, that's a very unique
Wow,
name.
very
Danner. Danner.
We pronounce it right? Dana, right?
I hope so.
So I repeat, 3 winners for question 3: Kati Resan Supia, Helmi Shahrin Mohtar, and Dana Liu. Thank you, congratulations.
Okay,
to 3 of you.
congratulations to the 3 lucky winners. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This is the session today for Passport to Success by Agents for Agents, the success stories, and we had Encik Zakir who was with us here today to share about that. For next session, ladies and gentlemen, we are probably going to have somebody that you all have met last year.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That special person who has wowed so many people in the way he articulated his words and how he managed to convince people to buy from him.
That time he was sharing about smart home cover.
Yes.
Sharing about
ASP.
LSU Plus.
Yes.
How he sell to a lot of people this true product.
Correct.
And I think this time he's coming back to share about how he target
Alliance
Alliance
Business
Business
Shield.
Shield.
Yeah. So this person is going to be phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. So if you come to join us, the next 2 sessions are 2 weeks from now, which is on the 16th of August. We will bring forth this person live on this stage today. All right?
Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here today. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Thank you so much from me, JT, and here's Andrew. So see you guys soon in the next Passport to Success.
Yeah, I'm the one who do the thumbs up and the love.
Take care of yourself. Bye guys.
Bye, see you.
Take care.